Yeah, hey, blind guy doing stuff. And today we're going to do a quick video on the new travel ban just released by the White House. And just want to make a couple comments on this. And we want to reiterate why this travel ban is a bad idea and what is actually going on right now with the White House. Now, as we all know, the travel ban was proposed back during the election. And it was directly targeted at the Trump voters out there that think that the Muslims are out here to come to get us. There is a big swath of the population that actually think Muslims are here in the United States to have babies and to take over the country. So they really think this, and so the fewer Muslims or the fewer people of any other race or religion we can have here, the better. So that's who Trump is talking to with this travel ban. And make no mistake, these things he's doing at the beginning of his term here, and the Democrats could really take notice of actually what the White House is doing and how they're handling their supporters is they are doing this thing talking directly to their supporters. So when they do this travel ban, they could care less what the liberals think and what the media thinks or anybody the experts thinks. They don't care about any of that. They're speaking directly to their supporters, and that way they always have a base of support. And they're trying to do these things to prop up that base. Um, and as we mentioned before, the immigration ban is a bad idea because, I mean, really, I think the first thing I want to talk about with this is responsibility. I mean, so we go around and destroy all these countries and mess all these countries up, and all of a sudden we're going to be like, oh, well, you can't come here as a refugee. They disguise saying, oh, well, we want to tighten up the borders. We're actually trying to tighten everything up. They disguise it. That's what they say. But what they're really doing is just saying, let's keep out all the Muslims. Because, again, they're trying to appeal to their base. I mean, if they really wanted to tighten up what was going on and tighten up the immigration things, I mean, you can do all that stuff without all the big fanfare. You're just going to say, hey, we're going to tighten up our immigration uh, things, and we'll just kind of see what happens right now and kind of just go forward with that. But no, they have to make this big show of it. So they're talking to their base, and it's also a bad idea because the ISIS and Al Qaeda, if you look at their documents, they will tell you right there in their documents they're trying to persuade other Muslims that the United States and the West is against them, that this is a battle between Christianity and Islam. And it's not. It's a battle between a bunch of criminals who just happen to be pissed off because we've been over there in their country for a couple hundred years, destroying the place, and us. And I mean, if we would just pull out of the Middle East and leave these folks alone, 10 years, there'd be no more terrorism. It would go away. But it's because we're over there that we have caused these problems, and now we're just going to say, no, you can't come over here. Now, another way to show, another way this is bad is because it leaves out Iraq. Now, in Iraq, it's supposed to be the place where the ISIS is the worst. But they're saying, okay, Iraqis can come here. Now, that's obvious because, okay, well, the Iraqis working for they don't want the Iraqis to jump ship and just quit fighting for our United States, trying to get the corporations in there to take all the oil. Because we need secure Iraq so we can be in there taking all the oil. That's what this is all about. It's not about freedom or anything. So it's a bad idea because Iraq is off the list. And just sort of wrap this video up. I mean, look at where all the countries are that are on the ban. Libya, Somalia, Sudan. And then they have Iran. And there's a couple more I just don't have off the top of my head. But most of the countries that are on the ban are in Africa. And so they're just, it's just plain and simple showing what they're trying to do. They just want to talk to that racist base out there, those people who have been convinced by Fox News and right-wing radio that the Muslims are out to get them. All those people that thought Obama was the Muslim and all those people that thought that Obama was coming to take over the country, they still think that. That's what's going on right now with this travel ban. It's not going to make it safer. It's going to make it worse. It's going to be like a big red target on it. So if you could, get out there and make a call to your congressman. If you're a Trump supporter, then wake up. You're being used. You're being used right now by Trump. He's taking over the corporations are just taking over the whole country. And, you know, they're trying to take over these countries where all these terrorists are, too. So make no mistake what this is about. So I am the blind guy doing stuff. Thanks for watching my video, and if you like it, hit like and share it and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Start streaming button. Stop recording button.